Hey guys, I hope you all are well. Happy New Year. Now, I know it is the 31st of January and we're entering February, but it's been a long time since I've seen you all, so Happy New Year. Now, you know it can't be a new calendar year without a desk setup tour. So I know obviously I missed 2025, but that's not the point. New year, 2026. So let's go with a quick desk setup tour and I'll show you what I got. So without further ado, let's see the desk setup for this year. First thing we have here is the desk. Now it's not actually a desk, it is a table from IKEA. I believe it's discontinued now, but it's a really good table and it gives me a lot of space. Next up is my chair. It's a regular office chair. Not sure where I got it. I think I got it from the garage or whatever, but it is a simple chair. Gets the job done. It's nice and comfortable. What more can I ask for? Next up is the keyboard. Now I built this myself. Aluminum case. I chose linear keys and keycaps were given to me by a friend. But yeah, really silky smooth keyboard, gets the job done, and I don't see myself using any other keyboard. Next up is the mouse of the setup, which is the trusty MX Master 3 for Mac. You can also use it for PC, but I mainly use it for this Mac setup. Now it is the GOAT of mouses and I highly recommend you go out and try it. Last but not least, we have the brains of the setup, which is the MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip. Just an amazing device that does it all and still to this day can pack punch. It powers up the setup, and what more can you ask for? So now that we got the legacy items out of the way, it's time to move on to the new items. If we look over my shoulder, the first thing we have are the books. Now these are not a tech item specifically, but this is something that I'm looking to explore. I'm trying to read more. I'm trying to expand on my vocabulary and explore new books. I actually got these books from a bookstore that sadly closed down, and they were running this special where you just they'll give you a bag. It was a grocery bag, and then you have to fill it up with as many books as you can, and it's just $20 flat. So I was like, perfect, I'll just get a bunch of books and then hopefully I can read them all. Now I have this system in play where I try to read at the end of each hour for at least 5 minutes and keep myself accountable. It's really important to follow this because, oh wait, here it is. So yeah, I'm actually reading this book right now. It's called Feasting and Fasting. It's a great book about how to stop yourself from eating compulsively. I know that's like what it says on the title, but it's just like a nice little informative guide on how to cut out junk. This is one of the many books that I saw in the bookstore, and I'm like, okay, let me have a read. It seems interesting. It's definitely something that I can just pull out of my bag and just have a go. Another thing is I'm trying to speed through as many books as I can. So I have this bag on the wall where I put the book that I'm currently reading. So then every time I pass by, I will see that book. It's like a reminder that you gotta finish this book. Now moving on to the second edition, we got the audio stack. Now the audio stack, we have the Shipmodi and the SMSL SH6. Now I used to have the Ship Magni, which was a really good amp, but it just broke down and I had to replace it. Now it's sad that the Magni went to ship, but oh well. Now we got the retro speakers. Now I got these thrifting. These are not the best speakers, but they have like a different sound, like a cheap, tinny, but surprisingly bassy sound, which are quite nice. Now I mainly use this stack to plug in headphones. I do have over-ear headphones, on-ear headphones, and then in-ear monitor headphones. I mainly use the over-the-ear and in-ear, but I recently got an on-ear pair, which are called the Moondrop Old Fashioned. They're quite nice, and I only got them for $40. They're open back, sound great. I highly recommend them. And last but not least, we got the little small items, the infamous red cup that holds markers, pens, X-Acto knives, whatever utility items that I need, around the desk. Next is the phone stand. Now, it's just a phone stand. It just holds up my phone, but it's really great to, have a glance over so then I can check my notes, my reminders, and just stay prepared for the day. And the next thing is probably the most underrated item of this setup, a candle. Now, obviously, simple stuff, but it can really liven your setup. But yeah, that's the desk. Nothing too crazy. We're not aiming for crazy. We're aiming for tame, comfortable, just, a nice experience at a desk, something that's different and, will keep me productive and keep me going. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm trying to aim for a video a month. So 12 videos by the end of the year. Just a small goal, trying to avoid burnouts, but we're trying to, elevate the game a little bit, work on different projects and just like have fun with it. So hit that like button, subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this or just more videos in general. And yeah, take care. See you guys. Bye.